afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun, on Twitter at filmmyrun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax and watch me do all the hard work.
Right on! Just a very relaxed 8 kilometres on the very lonely Richmond course today. I am broadcasting on Twitch, I'm broadcasting on YouTube, on my own website, www.filmmyrun.com. Hello, Ryan. Get to work. Get to work. Stop watching me and do some work. What is it? What is it? 3 o'clock, 3:30 here. It's 20 past 10 with you, isn't it? 20 past 10 in the morning. I suppose it's morning break time. You could have a cup of coffee and watch for 10 minutes. But it's honestly, this is just a case of getting 8 kilometres done. I'm not doing anything exciting. I'm not even going very fast at all. But in about 50 minutes, when I've finished, Victoria's going to come on and she is going to complete the Run the World's mission. I've still got another one to go after this. Where was I? Yeah, broadcasting on my own website. So www.filmmyrun.com/live to go and have a look there. Week off, Ryan. Very nice. Also on Facebook. And where else? Mixer, if you're watching Mixer. If you're watching YouTube or Facebook or Twitch, then I am watching chat, so you can say hello as Ryan and Keith have already done. But like I say, just a very easy 8k today. I'm going out with my club tonight, so I'll do a bit of a harder effort tonight, but just a relaxed 8 kilometres until the wife gets home from work, and then she can do her 5. Okay, yeah. Well, basically, I've hacked into Richmond. There's only one other person on Richmond today. So me and somebody called B Both in Germany, who's riding his bike on his own. We're both on Richmond. I'm actually going to turn the music down a bit. Not right down, but I'm going to turn it down. Hang on. There we are. Right. Hello, Jonathan. How are you? Jonathan, I meant to ask you something. Have you tried using the Runcline app as a bridge between your devices? What devices am I talking about? Oh, no, you've got the gem, though, haven't you? Yeah, I was thinking about foot pods. I was thinking about people who've got a milestone or a Zwift run pod, about trying out the Runcline app from Pascal and see if that smooths out the Zwift pod signal or not. So I'm just doing a 5-miler, and then Victoria's going to jump on at around 4:15 this afternoon here in the UK, and she's going to finish off Run the Worlds. Richmond is a bit lonely. We'll be on tomorrow for Wednesday workout. That's a bit more exciting tomorrow. Nothing very exciting happening today. If you've got any questions though, you can ask. I'll make this progressive. Mo, yes, you can actually. In the real world, you mean, like running outside? I mean, don't look at the app, because that would be a bit dangerous, but what some people do, and Ryan, who's watching now, occasionally does, is take their phone, load Zwift onto the phone, set it going, and then run on the street. And you can then take part in group workouts or whatever, if you haven't got a treadmill and if the gym is closed or whatever. So yes, you can use it on the street outside. It will work. Obviously, you need to have. Well, in fact, you don't even need to have an internet signal. As long as you've got an internet signal when you log on and an internet signal when you log off, you can run without an internet signal at all. But if you look at the screen, you won't see any other runners or any other cyclists on the course. But the app will run perfectly fine, as long as when you finish the run, you get an internet signal to save the run, which is then uploaded to the Zwift servers. As long as you've done that, then yeah, you can even run outside without an internet signal. Jonathan, it's been mentioned before, yes. So, well, if you're talking about the Runcline app, yeah, I mean, if you think running the gem via the Runcline app to see if it does smooth out the signal or not, I don't know, it might be worth a go. John Burgess. Right, well, the Garmin pod, I can guarantee you the Garmin pod, when it's calibrated, does work better than when it's uncalibrated. You just have to maybe practice a few times with getting the calibration right. Yeah, I mean, all I can say is when I use the Garmin foot pod, uncalibrated, it's way too fast. So, you know, you'll be running with the treadmill saying 10 kilometers an hour, but Garmin will be going at 11 kilometers an hour. So way too fast. But when you calibrate it, it does generally tend to work very well, I've found. So maybe just have a few more goes at trying to calibrate it. It can be a little bit of a dark art trying to calibrate your foot pod. Yes, Mo, definitely trying the gym first just to get a hang of Zwift and see how you feel about it. How, you know, get used to running on Zwift. And if you do have to run outside, then it's perfectly possible. So 1 kilometre down, 7 to go, and then Victoria will jump on. Hello, Dean. What was your question, Dean? Using your old iPhone 6, just received your new treadmill. So, what foot pod do you have, Dean? Is the question. If you've got a Stride, then there's no need to use the Runcline app. It will be perfectly fine. If you've got a Zwift pod, try the Zwift pod on its own first. And if not, try it with the Runcline app. But it depends what you're running the... you've got the Garmin. Okay, so are you going into a PC? If you're going into a PC or a Mac, then your Ant Plus stick should connect the Garmin perfectly well. And make sure you do calibrate it. And like I said to John Burgess, try it a few times just to get the calibration. Just get used to the calibration and how it works. And you might need to learn your treadmill a bit as well. Your treadmill, because it's new to you, you might need to kind of have a little go and get used to how it feels and what it does, and then you can calibrate the Garmin and be fairly confident that you're getting a match with the treadmill. So as you can see, I'm going very, very slowly. Certainly not making any real effort. It is literally just a case of getting the 8 kilometres done, and then Victoria can jump on. And then I'll only have one more world to do, but Victoria will be finished after today. She'll have done it. And she's got back from work and she's dancing around the kitchen. She hasn't done it yet, though. She might fall off the treadmill and break her leg. Let's hope not, though, because she's got Paris Marathon to do in 4 weeks. Okay, so, Dean, if you're using the 4i heart rate monitor, that should be absolutely fine. From what I understand it, I've not tried the Viva, but it should be brilliant. Everyone says it works fine. So Garmin to the Viva, and then out to presumably then a Bluetooth connection to either your phone or something else. Jonathan says, yesterday was a rest day for me, so I dispatched Carol into Group C. Having had zero problems over many kilometres in 4 days, Carol had some minor issues, but repaired and she carried on, although she had to play catch-up like I did. And John Burgess says, I ran the Alp today and was great fun for passing cyclists. Absolutely. Unless, of course, you do incline on the Alp. If I'm running on the flat, I have my treadmill set to 0. I don't put any incline on it at all. If I set out to go and run up a hill, I would probably put incline up. Because if I'm going to do a hill, I may as well do a hill. So, I have run up the Alp once on full incline. So I may do that again at some point. But yes, running up a hill passing cyclists is a lot of fun. So when I get to 2 kilometres, we'll go up to 9.5 kilometres an hour. Just a steady, progressive, like we did last night. Although last night was a little bit faster. I enjoyed last night though, it was good fun. And I prefer that on a Monday to doing intervals. I mean, I'll probably be doing intervals tonight, and it'll be intervals on Wednesday for Wednesday workout. So yeah, Mondays should really not be intervals. Yeah, well, yeah, Jonathan, Group A did stay together very nicely, actually. We just got a little bit spread out towards the end, but that naturally happens. But sometimes it depends. Andrew Jackson, thanks for your ride on.
Right on.
Yes, sometimes it just depends who's in the group and how many are in the group. If you've got a big group, it does tend to stay together a bit better than if you've only got 3 or 4 people, and then they do tend to kind of spread out a bit quite easily. Yes, I agree that it probably needs a leader. It is always best to have somebody with a beacon, and then people tend to stick to the beacon. Okay, Dean, take care. See you later. See you tomorrow. Okay, let's take it up to 9.5 kilometres now. My HR is very high, isn't it, for such an easy run? I wonder if it's because I'm talking so much. Only 2 kilometres in, at a very slow pace for me, and my heart rate is already nearing 160. So, oh, I haven't got my fan on. We'll manage without the fan for the time being. Yeah, I don't know the exact date when we change times, Ryan, but it's not far away. Yeah, that was strange actually, because I couldn't see the bot on my system. I don't know if anyone else could see it when they were running. Thank you, Mr. Perring. Well, David, 160 BPM should be fairly hard work for me. So I don't know if I'm getting an incorrect reading from my watch, but I don't feel like I'm putting in a zone 4 effort at the moment. Maybe if I just tighten my watch a bit, and see if that... Because look, 163, that's not right, surely. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm about to have a heart attack. I don't feel like it though. If I collapse, somebody call 999 please. But yeah, it's very strange. That heart rate is very high, isn't it, for such a slow speed. Ryan says be right back, so he's obviously got to actually do some work. Oh no, he's on a week off, he's on holiday, isn't he? Yeah, oh, I'm nearly 50, but for me, 160, I should be doing that, you know, I would be about 14 kilometres an hour, normally. Like 4.5 minutes per kilometre, 4 minutes per kilometre. That should be where, when I start to hit 164 BPM. I don't know. I really don't know why it's so high. Just keep an eye on me, guys. Yeah, that would work, Ryan. Somebody on YouTube has had a heart attack. Please send help. Could be yeah, Sarah, I could have a bit of a cold. I mean, don't feel ill, but maybe tomorrow morning I'll be ill. Who knows? David, do you know what? I think that's probably what it is. My watch is probably wrong. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it off, waggle it about a bit, or something. I don't know. No, I can't get it off. There we are. Clean the sensor. Still saying 160. Look, I've got my watch off. I've got no heart rate monitor on now. No heart rate monitor at all. What's it doing? Why is it changing? What's it reading? It's not reading anything. I'm not even wearing it. How do you know it's 163? I'm not even wearing it. Ridiculous. Is this... Am I reading Victoria? No, because she's not doing anything. Okay, ideas, guys. This is very strange. No, it's definitely my watch is reading it. Look, my watch says 160, 159 BPM. But I'm not even wearing it, so why it thinks it's reading something, I don't know. Shall I change heart rate monitors? Shall I put the chest strap on and see what that says? Just out of interest, let's stop the treadmill. Okay, I'll put the watch back on. But I'm going to take it off broadcasting. So we're not broadcasting heart rate anymore. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Right, okay, let's put the Wahoo ticker on. So you couldn't do this in... Oh yeah, put the fan on. Yes, good idea, Ryan. Thank you. Oh dear. Okay. Right, now I need to put the fan on. That's good. And let's go to the pairing screen. Sweat all over my keyboard. This is doing nothing for the progressive run that was going to happen, is it? But it's an interesting experiment. We will now see if my heart rate is very high. Okay, that's reading 149. But I've obviously slowed down. Will, thank you for your ride on. Right. Oh, no. Right, why is it not reading? It was reading a second ago. No, that's not what we want. Go away. Pairing screen. No signal. Come on. Search. Heart rate strap. That's Ant Plus. I don't want the Ant Plus heart rate strap. I want this one. And what? And also, why am I getting a reading of 149 from an Ant Plus heart rate strap when I've turned broadcasting off on my watch? I just don't understand it. No signal. Right, thank you. Okay, now, let's try and find this one. Come on. Oh, so. Come on. You're right, Ryan. Blooming comedy show, isn't it? Why is it not working? It was working. We had to put a new battery in it yesterday. A new battery in the Wahoo ticker yesterday. There we are. Lights are on. Okay. Come on. There it is, there it is. There it is. Ticker. Come on, are you reading something? 0 BPM. Excellent. Right, I think we've got it. Okay, 102.90. Right. Finally. Let's get going. Okay, I missed a few of these posts. So David Power says, the only time my heart rate was ever went to 170 was when I was suffering heat exhaustion. And I wasn't even going that hard. It wasn't a nice feeling. Yeah, I get that. And I do suffer in the heat a lot. So that is an issue. And Ryan says about my watch that my sweat has a pulse on the Fenix for a few seconds. Really? Well, maybe for a few seconds. Yeah, I suppose so. Okay. Right, we're back to running. But this is going to take longer than expected, isn't it? So where are we? Let's go to... Right, we're going to go up to 10 kilometres an hour now, aren't we? So 3 kilometres done, 5k to go. Right, now we can see my heart rate is 107 BPM, 108, 109, 110. That's going up. But let's see if it gets to 160 again quite so easily, because I'm not sure that my watch reading was correct. It should be a lot easier for me to do this pace than zone 4 heart rate running. The fan is now on, Ryan. Maybe that will help as well. Evan, thank you for your ride on.
Ride on!
You get an air horn. Okay, 118, 121. We'll keep an eye on that, see how high it gets over the next couple of kilometres. If it does go to 160, then clearly my watch was right. John says, what percentage do I run inside to out? Well, are you saying heart rate, you mean? Oh no, what percentage, literally? Probably about even, John. I do a lot of treadmill running because I do work for Zwift, so I run at least twice a week for an hour on the treadmill, sometimes more. Like this week will be more. And I probably run for 2 or 3 hours outside as well in a week. Although if I do a long run at the weekend, then that can add 2 or 3 hours in itself. So I would say probably more outside than in, therefore. (129 BPM). You can't watch me outside, can you? The next thing to do, of course, will be to get good enough technology that I can live stream from outside without any glitches or poor quality video. Mo, thank you very much. Yeah, you will enjoy it. Get yourself on Zwift and start running with us. Monday and Wednesdays we do specific workout groups. So come and join us on one of them, Mo. And yeah, Ryan is absolutely right. When you're running on the trails outdoors, it is very different to running indoors on the treadmill. And whilst Zwift is amazingly good for making treadmill running that less dull, you can't really beat running outdoors on the trails, to be perfectly honest. So heart rate is now sitting at around 130. I mean, it will go up. But this is much more where I would expect my heart rate to be for this kind of pace. Little glitch in the system there. Look, my feet are running right through the concrete. Wearing my Hoka Clifton 5s on Zwift. I don't have a pair of Hoka Clifton 5s in real life. If somebody is near their laptop or has access to the internet on a browser, can you check out filmmyrun.com/live and just tell me whether my stream is actually working on the website? Be good to know. Should be chat there as well. You should be able to see chat below. Right, so it's taken us nearly half an hour to do 4 kilometres. So hopefully the second half will be a bit quicker. 10.5 kilometres an hour now for the next kilometre. Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for that. Good stuff. So we're halfway through this very easy 8 kilometres. And Jonathan as well, and Sarah. Thank you all for checking that. Obviously, it's just embedded from YouTube on my website, but it's nice to have it there. And thank you to Jonathan for suggesting that, because I hadn't really thought... Well, I might have thought about it, but I hadn't ever got round to doing it. Yes, Martin. So I've used the world hack to choose whichever world I want. So Richmond is not a very popular course, it has to be said. Not a very popular world. So not many people choose it. And as you can see, there's only me and one other cyclist from Germany out here on Richmond today. So the current worlds, I think, New York is today, is it? And you've always got the choice of Watopia as well. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Downey. So heart rate is gradually creeping up, but we're nowhere near 164, which we got to earlier on. So definitely a dodgy signal from my watch, I think. And I do feel the same. I don't feel, you know, any different to how I was earlier, so perception-wise, it didn't feel like I was running at 164. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish the World's Challenge this week. So I've got one more to go after this. But Victoria, when she jumps on, this will be her last one. I think Richmond is the last one she needs to do. using some new headphones. So I've got some Aftershock Treks headphones, Aftershocks with a Z and Treks with a Z. And they're bone conducting headphones, so they don't actually go in your ears. And they're pretty nice. You know, I always complain when I wear my other headphones that I get sweat in my ears and it kind of makes the headphones slippy and it sticks in there and it blocks my hearing. So it's nice to have headphones that aren't actually stuck in my ears. The only problem with these is they are a bit quiet for me. I mean, I've turned the music down a bit today. So Jonathan Cost is running Lincoln 10K. Race pace 5K. So what's your race pace 5K? 24 minutes, is that right? You can get that faster than that. Ryan, Jonathan. Right, I want to see 22 minutes before the end of the year, Jonathan. And what are you hoping for Lincoln? So if your 5K is 24 minutes, so we're looking at what, 52 minutes for a 10K? 55? 50? I don't know if you'll keep that. Well, 48, two 5Ks at 24 minutes is 48 minutes. Don't know. Yes, Sarah. So Sarah says that Aftershocks and bone conducting headphones in general are a lot safer outside. That's correct. And here in the UK, if a race is on roads, the only headphones that you're allowed to use are bone conducting headphones. So most races, well, under UK athletics rules, races with open roads, you can't use headphones. You're not allowed. So here we go up to 5K now. So we'll bump it up to 11 kilometers an hour. 46 minutes. Right, hang on a minute. Jonathan, are you saying that your 5K race pace is 24 minutes, but you're hoping to do 46 minutes for 10K? Because that would mean that you go through 5K in 23 minutes. What's your 5K PB, Jonathan? Thomas, I'm not doing a speed session. I'm going to club tonight. Are you coming to club tonight, Thomas? Speaking of 5K PB, Tom, yes? What? Okay, Jonathan, do you think you're fit enough for a 46-minute 10K? Do you reckon you can do it? Has the program got you to that stage? Okay, so 22:30 for a 5K PB. So that would bring you in, if you did two of them, that would bring you in at 45. So 46 minutes for 10K will be really good going. If you can do that, that'd be awesome. But I would say anything under 50 minutes you should be very pleased with. Right, anybody who thinks Tom is being rude to me, by the way, he is, but he's allowed because we know each other very well. You know I've done a sub-19 5K, Tom. Okay, it was only 18:59, but it was sub-19. They all count. I will do a sub 19 again one day, but I'm still doing too many long distance races to concentrate on 5k pace. Tom, I did say, are you coming to club tonight? Because I will be there. Crabble, thank you for your ride on, Herbert.
Ride on!
Okay, gradually ticking the kilometres off now. So hopefully Victoria will be able to get on in about 20 minutes. Heart rate much more sensible now. Zone 3, fairly comfortable. I am increasing the pace slightly. Tom, I've no idea what the session is tonight, but it's bound to be either a speed interval or a hill session. Actually, I think it's something like Ada Avenue hill session or Ivy Door, something like that. I think it's hills. And everyone else, yes, he is being rude. He's always rude to me because he's faster than me. And anyway, why aren't you at work? It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Tom. I totally agree, Jonathan. Honestly, sometimes, and especially because I've got a green screen behind me, which is a cloth, and sometimes if I'm going really fast, like 17 kilometres an hour, something like that, I do slip towards the back of the treadmill, and sometimes my heel catches the cloth. And then, I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but one day my heel will really catch the cloth and get tangled in it, and I will go flying. In the shed that I'm currently painting, I'm going to try and leave some room behind. So I've got a bit of a leeway. Okay, Jonathan, so get a sub 50 10k under your belt. If you can get as close to 46 minutes as you can, brilliant. And then work from there, you know. Right, 11.5 kilometres an hour now. 3k to go. Oh, hang on, no, 2k to go. I've only got 2k to go. That's good, isn't it? Oh, I see. Yeah, that was a shame about Southend. My friend Tom was supposed to do a marathon on Southend Pier. Southend Pier is the longest pier in the world. And last year I did it. And it was lots of fun, and I filmed it. So if you want to see Southend Pier Marathon, go to my website. No, go to YouTube and search for Southend Pier Marathon, and you'll find it. And Tom was supposed to do that this weekend, just gone, but they had to call it off because we had such high winds here in the UK. It was actually dangerous to run on the pier, so they didn't do it. Durian Rider, thank you for your ride on.
Ride on!
Heart rate is 151. Sitting nice and happily in Zone 3, where we would expect to be. And we've been joined by 2 or 3 other people now. B World, A Pensioner, and TM. USA, UK, a pensioner from the UK, and somebody from, is that Poland flag? Yeah, there's quite a few marathons and races do that in loops. When you complete a loop, you get a band around your wrist. And quite a few races in the UK where they do that. Oh, Ryan, time to enter a race. What are you going to enter? Okay, Victoria is in her running gear. She's ready. 10 minutes and Victoria will be on. I know she's so much better looking than me, so I know you'd all rather watch her. But she's not as funny as me. And I know I'm funny unintentionally half the time, but I still count. Yeah, I did rather, didn't I? Sorry if I came across a bit. Funnily enough, I did knock my treadmill up to 1% a little while ago, but because I had to stop, it went down again. Evan says he's done 2 of the Run the World courses. Well done, Evan. Good stuff, Ryan. Enjoy that one. That sounds nice, that. Evan, if you can use the world hack, if you're on a computer, use the world hack to choose any world you want. Yeah, treadmill incline, Jonathan. I don't know, I've got a little thing about people. It's when people say dogmatically that this is the only way and it's right, you know? Like, because they've read something on YouTube, because they've read something on the internet, and they'll say, you've got to have your treadmill at 1%, or you're not running properly, you're not running like you are outside. Well, who cares? It's, you know, it's your heart rate and your effort that counts. That shows you how hard you're working. Ryan. Yeah, all right. You're right. To be honest, I am not a big fan of navigational routes, but if I have to do it, I'll try. Martin, excellent. London Landmarks is very nice route, I hear. I've not done it, but my wife did the big half marathon. Yeah. About a year ago, because yes, it's just been. And she said that route was really boring. But London Landmarks, much better, I think. Okay, so we're running at 12 kilometres an hour now. Heart rate is now into zone 4. but that's what it feels like it should be. Oh no, hang on a minute. Now Tom and Ryan are ganging up on me now. That's not fair. I'm glad I'm finishing in a minute before you all get really mean. The thing is, I did an extra 2 miles on that coast path and I still came in about 45 minutes quicker than the year before. So if I hadn't done that extra 2 miles, I reckon I'd have got under 27 hours. No, under 28 hours. 27 something. So 500 metres, well, maybe do 700 metres more. And then Victoria can come on and do her final Run the Worlds. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan says quality show. Thank you, buddy. Listen, Thomas, if you look at the routes taken by a lot of the elite athletes as well, they take what they call a racing line. So there are some corners that they do cut. And so I think a lot of the top runners don't run the exact coast path. But I think most of the time, the rest of us, we try and stick mostly to the coast path, except for when we get lost. But I know there are definitely places you can just kind of cut off 200 metres or 300 metres here and there. Okay, 400 metres to go, and then I shall stop. Yeah, my training coming up to that Arc 100 was not really the kind of training you would normally do. Do you know what? Actually, Ryan, that Bra Sands section, I didn't even know about that. That bit was genuinely accidental. But there's one section, it's somewhere on that 13-mile lonely bit where there's a path that goes right out to a headland and there's another path that kind of cuts across it, and most people who know the route take that cut across path. But Bra Sands, I had no idea about Bra Sands. Meters. Okay, I'm stuck. I am stopping now. I'm getting off here. You can be nice to Victoria now. Thank you, Dave Clarkson, for your ride on.
Right on.
And there we are. There's number 4 of Run the Worlds completed. Richmond is done. And apart from a little break in the middle where my heart rate was going stupid and we had to change it, that was a bit of a progressive old run there. So that's good. Right, I'm done. Okay, Victoria is coming. Are you on the way, Vic? Okay, no, it's all right. I've got to change everything over now. Right, so let me save my run and log out and log back in again as Victoria. Bear with me. Shall I haven't got any films to put on. Well, nothing that you haven't seen before, don't think. I'll just do it quickly to change over. Bear with us. Jonathan, it'll be Wednesday workout tomorrow night. So Wednesday workout 7:30 tomorrow. I am back on, and then I need to finish off Run the World before the end of the week. Well, I don't need to, but I'd like to finish it off before the end of the week. So we'll be back on again doing that. So let me just change over. Bear with us. You want to wear my headphones for it? Music. Sorry? No. But you'll hear me. Very loud. Yes, Ryan, it's nice to round it up to 10k, isn't it? But I'm not that dedicated. Right, let's... Oh, come on. Yeah, Downey, stop trying to big yourself up. Nearly there. Do you want heart rate? I'm going to bother. Well, you've got the this strap. You want to wear this strap? Nice and sweaty. Go on, you love it. Get that on you. We'll just make it smaller. Well, didn't it work before? Really? I thought you did wear it. Let me just tighten up. Try that now. Right, Richmond. Okay, so there you can see Victoria has completed Watopia, New York, Innsbruck and London. And the only blue one remaining is Richmond. So here she goes. She's just putting her heart rate strap on as well. So hopefully we'll get her heart rate. Just stick it under your bra thing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Jonathan says you've got my sweaty seconds.
I need to start really studying him. What's cool.
I've got a nice cup of cold milk. What's see-through? Don't you say my wife's top see-through, is it? What's Ryan saying see-through for then? No, it isn't. Can you read that at all?
No.
It says, Ryan Downey says, hi, Victoria.
Hello, Ryan.
Yeah, but I still don't understand what see-through means in relation to heart rate. 138 BPM. What do you mean? He wasn't talking about your bra, apparently. And now he's embarrassed.
You embarrassed?
No, not at all. The monitor. See through the monitor. Heart rate monitor. Oh, no, it isn't actually. No, that is Victoria's top. It's not the Victoria's top has a green band. Victoria's top has a green band on it. It's not actually the heart rate monitor. The heart rate monitor is tucked underneath, although it is falling down. You're right, it is too loose on you, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, no, that is actually her top. So I was right first time. Her top is see-through.
Never run in this world before.
Well, more interesting than generally.
Won't be allowed in. Am I the only runner in this world at the moment?
Yes.
Stephen, you can have that. Ellis wants to snack on cheese.
You should be wearing your glasses so that you can read the chat. Thomas said that I've scared all the other runners off. Right, 1 kilometre done, only 7 to go, and then you have completed Run the Worlds.
Yeah. Oh, there's mice under there.
Very strange that the techno gym My Run has developed a squeak all of a sudden. And you're not supposed to lubricate this treadmill. It's supposed to be self-lubricating. So it's a bit odd that it's squeaking. Victoria says maybe she's too heavy. So in front of everybody watching on YouTube and Facebook and Mixer and Twitch, Victoria darling, are you impressed with all the hoovering and housework and tidying I did today?
Stephen sends me out to work. He's meant to do the housework.
But I never do the housework. I sit at my computer all day, devising new ways to stream and writing blog posts for Zwift or editing video. And then Victoria comes home and says, why hasn't the washing up been done? And shouldn't you have done some hoovering today? But I actually did do some hoovering today. And some painting of the shed. Does it not irritate you to be at 9.1 kilometers an hour? Do you not feel like you want to go up to 10 or like a rounded off number? No. See, I couldn't stand that. I'd have to knock it down to 9, or up to 9.5 or 10 or something.
My hip's really sore, so I don't want to start changing my pace.
Painting is not bad when you know that it's to complete your very own man cave where you can put your treadmill and bike very soon. So I'm keen to get that done. Hoovering, nah. I'm not bothered about hoovering. I can do it, but it doesn't. I wouldn't say it's fun. Not for me. And Thomas, the dinner is already cooked. We've got bolognese tonight. I didn't cook it, but it has been made. Yes, Ryan, it is definitely an OCD thing. I just don't think unless I'm told to by Wednesday workout program or something to run at 9.1, I wouldn't choose 9.1. I'd have to round it down or up. Jonathan says we need to get over ourselves. Yes, you're quite right. But what did you say? For you, it's the finishing distance that matters. Oh yes, yeah. So Victoria say she's going to do 21k outside, and she runs a particular route, and the route finishes at 20.9 kilometres. She'd have to run that extra 100 metres to get it up to a 21k. Funny, Tom. That is funny. I honestly thought that I was well on for a sub 28 and a half hours, but they changed the ending now. So instead of what you used to do, we used to come down a hill. Thanks for the ride on, Ryan.
Ride on.
Used to come down a hill, and then basically that was the finish. You just ran across a bit of sand and you were at the finish line. Whereas now, you have to run down that hill, and then you have to run another mile out of town, and then back up another really long, steep hill to get to the finish line. So when I ran down that hill, it was like 20-something, like 28 hours, 20-something minutes. And, you know, if it had been the old finish line, I would have finished in 28 hours, 23 minutes or something, 22 minutes. But as it was, I had to run all the way out of town and then up this really steep... Well, I didn't run up the hill, I just walked up the hill, which is why I didn't actually make it in 28 and a half.
That race is full of many ifs. Not if you hadn't got lost, if you hadn't wasted an extra 5 minutes at that aid station.
Yeah.
If you didn't change your socks. But equally, if you hadn't have done all those things, it may have increased your time.
Jonathan, I promise you, the shed needs one more coat of paint on the walls, and then I need to lay the flooring, but it might be that the flooring takes a couple of weeks to be delivered because we haven't ordered it yet, so it is at least a couple of weeks away. But I will bring the camera out and take you round on, and also I may do some runs without a green screen, so you know you get to see what it's like. I mean, it's not amazing. It's just a shed at the end of the day. It is, you know, it's not some fantastic futuristic building. It is just a wooden shed with some sliding doors.
Far superior to the previous wooden shed.
Yes, far superior to the previous shed.
That squeaking seems to have stopped.
Yes.
I'm actually quite enjoying this route, Steve. When you first used to talk about Richmond, I always thought it was Richmond, London.
Well,
I didn't know.
I tell you what, these houses, it's not far off. In fact, I wonder if Richmond, Virginia is based on Richmond in South London. Because those houses on the right, look, are very similar to some of the houses you'll find in Richmond. Alexa won't know. She'll say, "I'm sorry, I don't understand." Andy Berman, yes, you do. So, if you're in a group run, I mean, the thing is, it depends because if you're in a group workout, it's not a race. You're not racing, so nobody really is that bothered about your position within the group. But you do still get a position within the group. On the right-hand side of the screen, it'll say you are, 5th out of 13 people or something like that, whatever it might be. And of course, that's the same in a race. So we do have races on Zwift, and that's where you need to look at what position you are. In a group run, a workout, you're not racing. The idea is that you all stay together and run with each other, so your position is not really important. There are some people who fly off the front, but we try and ignore them. Yes, Ryan, this is Richmond, Virginia. It's all relative to when it was only cycling. So in 2015, Richmond, Virginia was the location of the World Championship cycling event. I think it was 2015 or 2016. No, 15, I think. So it was one of the, apart from Watopia, it was the first course that was made because there was a partnership between Zwift and the UCI, and so they made Richmond as part of that partnership. So that's why it exists. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't have made it, because it is generally a fairly dull route. So it is only based on the cycling course.
Alone.
No.
Woohoo!
Andy, definitely come and join us on Monday Run Club or Wednesday Workout. I don't know where you are in the world, but if you're in the UK, we do Monday Run Club at 7:30 in the evening on a Monday, and Wednesday Workout 7:30 in the evening. If you're in the USA, obviously that would be early afternoon for you, but there are Monday Run Club and Wednesday Workout versions at other times of the day. It's just that's the one I tend to do, 7:30 in the UK. But download the Zwift Companion app. So get hold of your phone and download the Zwift Companion app. So there are two apps. There's a blue one and an orange one. The orange one is the game. The blue one is the Zwift companion app, and there you can have a look at all the events that are available, running events, cycling events, and you can sign up to those events there on the Zwift companion app, and come and run in a group with us. Come and do a training session with us on a Monday or a Wednesday. And then Saturday mornings we do run in the park. So there's one at 9 o'clock UK time and one at 4 p.m. UK time, which would be 11 a.m. East Coast time, or 8 a.m. West Coast time, Pacific time. Hereford. Okay, so if you're in Hereford, yeah, come and join us on a Monday night for Monday Run Club, or Wednesday workout. Oh, that's interesting, Ryan. Thank you very much for letting me know that. So there's a guy on here from the UK called A Pensioner, and Ryan says he was featured in an article about Zwifting in your 70s.
There's hope for us yet, Stephen. We have a guy in our club who I think is 72. I can't keep up with his speed. Really inspirational.
How's that hip doing? Still sore? Ryan says you're doing great, Victoria.
Yeah.
That's Ryan Downey says that. Ryan Perring, I do think running courses will be added. I know, I mean, you may know that. Oh, Ryan says, right on, by the way.
Right on.
Myself and John Hancock and Tim Gross, we often have catch-up meetings with Zwift HQ, and you know, they kind of let us know things that are happening, and there's stuff that we can talk about and stuff that we can't talk about. But I know that you know, they are planning on putting a lot more resources into Zwift running over the coming year, 2 years, as it grows, and there will undoubtedly be running courses and also off-road courses in the future. So it's, you know, these things will come eventually. And also, yeah, there will be partnerships as well with companies, hopefully companies like the London Marathon. Yes, you're right, you can't run the whole London Marathon course at the moment, but they haven't said that that's happening, but you never know. Maybe one day we might be able to run the whole London Marathon course, or maybe the whole of New York or Chicago or whatever, or Tokyo. So Zwift are looking at partnerships with big organisations to move Zwift running forward, and that will involve obviously new courses and run specific courses. Victoria is literally asking me about XP points. So for every 250 meters that you run, you get 10 XP points. Yeah, and the more XP points you get, the further you get on the points. Points mean prizes. Also, you get 5 XP points for every 100 calories you burn. So when you get up to 300 calories there, you'll get another 5 XP points. So that orange line, that's your level. That's moving slowly across to the other side. But they've recently changed in cycling now. You don't, well, I don't know, you don't get XP points anymore. You get drop points or drops. They're just called drops. And they are points that you accumulate where you can buy virtual stuff in a shop. And that's going to happen with running soon. So in a little while, you won't get XP points anymore. You'll get drops. And you'll be able to go into a shop and you'll be able to buy virtual running shoes or virtual running top. No, that's levels. So the higher you get on the levels, you get given a new running top or a new pair of shoes. You can't buy them at the moment. Does very well, but at the higher speeds it does tend to struggle a little bit. But if you don't calibrate the Garmin, then it is actually way off. So you do definitely need to calibrate the Garmin. So 5 kilometers done for Victoria now. K-Sip, thank you for the ride on.
Right on.
3 kilometers left to run, and Victoria's nice and steady. So heart rate, look, is only gradually going up. So she started at an average of 124 beats per minute. Second kilometer was 133, and she kind of maintained that for the third kilometer. And then fourth and fifth, she's gone up a little bit to 138. and she's currently at 140 BPM. So gradually heart rate is going up, but that's what you would expect. That's perfectly normal. And 3 kilometers left to run. And then she's done all 5 worlds.
What about you, Mr. Cousins? Have you done all 5?
I've got 1 left to do.
Just a bit of friendly rivalry going on, eh? Go on, do it! Do it! Do it!
No, I am going to Real World Running Club tonight. I'm not doing any more Zwifting today. I will finish off the Worlds. No, I will finish off the Worlds on Thursday, probably. Thursday or Friday. No, I'm not. I'm not jumping on. I am going to Running Club.
That's what he thinks. I'll hide the car keys. He knows he's lost this battle, that's what he's already given up.
Yes, Ryan. Although Thursday evening I might go to Running Club again. Or do you want to go to Running Club Victoria on Thursday? No? If it's Thursday, it might be during the day, Ryan. Did we do during the day on Monday? Or Tuesday? I don't know. I can't. Where are we now? What day is it today? Tuesday. When did you and I run together, Ryan? Was it the weekend? It was, wasn't it? Yes, of course, it was Sunday. Yes, it was. I don't know. Well, if you're free Thursday during the day, Ryan, we could do it then. Because I might go to running club on Thursday night. Or I'll do it Friday. Up to you, though. Right, that's 6 kilometres done in 40 minutes. So another 2 to go. And we're going at 6:35 per kilometre. So another 13 minutes and we'll be done.
It looks like I'm still the only runner on this course.
You will be. Runners tend to stick to wherever they're dropped. Very few runners will use the world hack or kind of play around with the courses that they're on. They generally just, wherever they're dropped by the program, they tend to stay. And certainly they'll tend to stay on New York and Watopia because they're the ones with the run paths. So I think they enjoy going on the run-only paths, and we've only got them on Watopia and New York, so the runners all tend to congregate there mainly. Okay, so Ryan, we can liaise and we'll run sometime on Thursday during the day, and then I can go to running club in the evening. I need to do London, by the way. Is London on Thursday? If you haven't got the world hack, then we have to do it on a day when you can do London. I have to do London on Thursday, or whenever it is that I do it. London is the last one I need to do.
Hey?
Okay, so that's fine. So London, if London is Thursday, then London it is. Thursday, probably late morning Thursday, Ryan. If that's all right with you, we'll do London then.
Yeah, it's fine. that people finishing work now joining?
Yeah. Ryan, where are you? Are you east? I can't remember. Are you East Coast or Pacific Coast? We'll do. It'll be. I've got a meeting on Thursday afternoon UK time, so I have to be around for that. But we can do kind of early afternoon, like 1 p.m. UK time, which on East Coast will be what 8 a.m. something like that. Okay, I'll create a meetup. I'll create a meetup for you guys, the two Ryans. the two Ryans. Oh dear, should be a good 1970s TV program. Yeah, I'll create a meetup and we'll do it. We'll do it sometime on Thursday, early morning for Ryan Downey. So it's 12:05 for you now. Okay. So yeah, you're 5 hours behind. Okay, so if we did midday, that would be 7 a.m. for you. So if we do 1 o'clock in the afternoon, is 8 a.m. all right? Something like that? Okay. I'll have a look at that then. I'll just double check what time my meeting is, and then all three of us can do 1 p.m. UK time, 8 a.m. CDT. What does CDT stand for? Central something time? Anyway, 5 hours difference. Right, Victoria's done 7 kilometres in 46 minutes. And steady 8.2, just to make sure you get there. Yeah, exactly. So you just want to be sure that you get there. And Victoria has done a perfectly good general increase in heart rate. So you can see started at 124 BPM, has gradually increased pretty much all the way up, and she's now at 144 BPM, staying in zone 3. Which for Victoria's fitness level and speed, she's doing. I mean, for Victoria, this is relatively comfortable, and you can tell that because she is only in heart rate zone 3. So she's really not working that hard. Nice, comfortable run for her, and finishing in just about 1 kilometre from now. Well done, Victoria. Oh, Central Daylight Saving. Yes, of course. You've changed times now, haven't you?
What are those flashing beacons?
That's sprint. So you,
Oh, okay.
if you're in a bike,
Yes.
sprint from now to
I
the,
remember.
arch.
Not sprinting. Can runners use those as well for sprinting or not?
No, I don't. Daniel, yeah, this is my wife, Daniel. This is Victoria. Just some random woman who turns up and runs on my treadmill in my kitchen. Jonathan, the Runcline app. In all honesty, Jonathan, I don't know. It seems to me to be fairly stable, and I don't think there are any downsides to it. From what I understand, it simply acts as a bridge between whatever device is measuring your speed and Zwift. The upside of it is that it will record incline. So if you put incline on your treadmill, you can mirror that on the Runcline app. So you can tell the Runcline app that you're running at 4%, 5% incline, and it will record, it will send that information to Zwift. So Zwift will record your incline, and that's what it was written for originally. So that's why it's called Runcline, incline. But the addition to that is that it acts as a bridge for whatever device. And Pascal has kind of developed some techniques for ensuring that the signal that he sends out is as smooth as possible. So it might be that if you've got a bit of a dodgy signal coming from your device, if it goes into the Runcline app, it might come out a bit smoother into Zwift from the Runcline app. I don't know for sure, and I have only tested the Runcline app once, and I do keep meaning to test it again, but I will. But anyway, there we are. So it's worth just having a go at it, and if it works for you, great. If it doesn't make any difference, or if it makes things worse, then just don't use it. Ryan says to Daniel, who's just seen you the first time, that I underwent surgery very quickly to become a very good-looking wife. Right, just 300 meters left now, and then we're done, and we will be off to have our dinner, and then I'll go off to a real world running club. You should get, when you've completed all the worlds, you should get like a big kind of celebration ticker tape thing happening, but I'm pretty sure it won't do that. Like a big banner that comes across and says, "You've run all the worlds, well done," but it won't do that, will it? It won't do that. 200 meters to go. Oh, look, it does. It does say that. Mission complete. Congratulations, you've run 5 miles in all 5 worlds. You are now entering a chance. You're now entered for a chance to win a pair of Jaybird Run XT headphones. No, it's okay. It does it automatically, auto-selected. There you go. So you've done it. You can stop now if you want, I suppose. You're going to do to 8.2, are you? Just to be double sure. But the thing did come up. Everybody else saw it as well. I am smooth. It was pretty much dead on 8 kilometers, wasn't it? Yeah, we've been going just a bit further just to be doubly sure. But I'm glad that happened, because I thought that it wouldn't do that, but I'm glad that it has done it. Yeah, Ryan says he told us we didn't have to run that extra bit. It's always best to be sure. No problem, Dean. Take care, buddy. Yeah, we're all done now. We are finished. Just
Thank you. Nice one. Thank you.
How's your hit? Right, that's it. I am not getting on to run. I am going away now to have my tea. Spaghetti bolognese for us, and then I'm going off to Run Club. Right, take care, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Victoria has done it. She's done 5 miles in 5 different Zwift worlds. I've still got 1 to go, but we'll do that with Ryan Downey and Ryan Perring on, and anyone else. Anyone else who wants to join us, I'll do it as a meetup. Ryan says, when you say we are finished, technically Victoria is and you aren't. Yeah, all right. So we'll finish it off on Thursday. So Ryan and Ryan, see you on Thursday afternoon. But in the meantime, we've got Wednesday workout tomorrow. So we'll see you for Wednesday workout tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.